are back, or just please talk close into the mics because I know I have always a giant mouth, but people, next to me don't talk loud enough. So please promise me, this is Who, a return offender on our lovely Rew Who, but you came to the other location last time, and now you are at Otto's Shrunken Head. So, hello, Who?
Can you hear me?
No, we can't. You got to speak loud. Anthony, we heard someone said that it's not loud enough. So there's our Anthony, our beloved
Yes,
Anthony.
Joff, we got the message.
Well, you got to speak close.
Oh, yeah.
People aren't used to that. So, Hoop, you are a seasoned musician that has played with many, 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 many people. And
yes, I have.
You want to name a few?
No. Those are all skeletons in my closet.
Oh, we love that. So good. We get to hear about them in a bit. So, what are you playing? What are you doing like as in this day and age of what's going on in the world of hoop?
Well, since I was on your program,
Right.
I'm now in a rock and roll band.
Yay!
Of people my age,
Well, why not?
and they kick ass.
Yay!
They rock, and I've written a couple new songs, and it's really going to town.
That's so great. Well, what's the name of this rock and roll band?
Hoop.
It's called Hoop.
Why not?
Right. So do you have any gigs lined up? Like, where can people see these old timers kicking ass?
We'll probably be back at the National Underground next month, and there's a place in Queens called the Attic.
Okay, yes.
Been a couple times.
I did play
Yeah,
the
and, the Ella Lounge in January, and Fat Baby.
Okay, so the little circle, the circuit of New York City, little venues that we all like to play in because they let us.
Yeah.
And
the new Lower East Side with the Fat Baby and the Underground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And who knows? Maybe Otto's.
Oh, I'm
Shrunken
sure
Head.
that would be just
Yeah.
fine. I'm sure.
This is actually a great musicians. This is actually a great place for musicians to perform.
We love autos. But okay, so how many people are in the hoop band?
Four.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And do you play electric guitar when you're playing in that
Actually,
band?
I was the drummer makes guitars, and he got me a guitar to play. But then the bass player said, "Go back to the acoustic because we already got a lead guitar player."
Yeah.
And then you can actually hear the difference with the acoustic being played. So
Yeah.
it sounds better.
I could definitely see that. So, Hoop, where are you from?
I'm from Cleveland, Ohio.
You are.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, I've been out to Ohio quite a bit since I've seen you. A couple times.
Yes.
My daughter is now at Oberlin. And, and I just went to Cleveland. So are there highlights in Cleveland? Are there places I should visit when I go to Cleveland?
Well, the Rock and Roll Hall
Of course. I haven't been there yet, but I want to. Have you been there?
I actually was there to when they were raising money for it. They actually asked me to play in the coffee shop. They had to raise money for the endowment, where they would get the money from the state. They had to guarantee a musical program to go into the schools. So we had to raise money for the program, and they said, "We want to play in a coffee shop to help raise money." So I did, and I played in a paper suit,
Really?
a newspaper suit.
Do you still have it?
No, it fell apart.
Oh.
It was newspapers taped to a suit, or actually.
Oh, so it was like veneer?
It was just a joke.
Because I remember they did make paper dresses back in God knows when, and I don't know what happened to them, but I think that would be a fun thing to do again, right? You
Yeah.
just wear it and then trash it,
Yeah.
burn it, whatever. So, but you are a philanthropic type guy. I know that you do a lot of projects
I
that
know
are
Phil
aiming.
really well.
Yeah,
Tropic is actually his boyfriend.
is it?
Philanthropic, they're a group now.
And where do they live?
They live actually right down the hall from me
And where's that?
in Brooklyn.
Ah.
You have one so Earth Day has a tropic feel to it.
There you go, Earth Day, yeah, that's right.
I love that song.
Oh, do you? Oh, good, thanks.
So, do you want to talk about your project that you're doing? Because I think
You
it's a
talking about
really important.
Guitar Not Guns?
Yes.
It's something that's a nationwide project.
So let's say it a little better. It's called Guitar
Not
Not
Guns.
Guns. I love
And you go
that.
to guitarnotguns.org to find out more. And we just recently got Paul McCartney on board.
The Barefoot Beetle. He keeps creeping up today, man. John.
I'm basically opening up the New York version of Guitar Not Guns. And the idea is to just get a hold of kids who want to learn to play guitar, get them a guitar, get them teachers. That's all. So when you're giving attention to someone with this and showing them how to play this, it takes them out of just hanging around doing nothing.
Okay, now I have a question.
Yes.
Who, the funding of Guitar Not Guns, who pays the teacher?
There's no pay.
Oh, it's all
It's
volunteer.
all volunteers. And these things are volunteer. People have to donate. They'll have little bars can raise money by just having a Guitar Not Guns night. And so all the admission that would come in, and for like $70, we can get a kid a guitar, the tuner, strings, a case.
Now, are kids able to just like say, I want to go, or
Anybody can go.
now? So you don't have to give any info. Any kid can go get a guitar, and then
Yeah,
find a teacher.
well,
It's not that easy.
what we're
That
doing-
sounds like a tough little challenge.
We're working with the political people here now in New York to get it straightened, so we have the places, and I believe PAL is going to be our first resource.
Like the police thing.
Yeah, and they'll offer a place for this to take place.
Oh, so you go to the police station to teach guitar?
But also
It's
across
getting
the
interesting.
nation, usually it's the Boys and Girls Club that are involved.
Right.
But right here, we're going to start with PAL. So they'll give us space. We look for teachers, which is anybody who can play guitar can become a teacher. Donate their time once a week. There's like 3 teachers for about 10 students, and we just give kids time to teach them how to do this.
And then they get to take the guitar home
The
and play
guitar
with
is
it.
theirs for free.
That's cool. I like that. So we're going to take a quick break, and then we're going to hear you play to see how good you are. Is that okay?
Sure.
And then you can share a skeleton because it is National Cotton Candy Day, and I got too much freaking cotton candy, man. You got to eat some. So
All right.
we'll be right back. It's December 7th on Rew Who. Yeah.